A letter from the unborn baby. Dear Mommy, I know you don't know me yet. I know you've never seen my face, touched my hands, or heard my voice. But I know you. I hear your heartbeat every day. I feel your tears. I feel your fear. And today, I heard the words that broke my tiny heart. I can't keep this baby. The moment those words left your lips, everything around me became silent. Mommy, was I really a mistake? Was I just bad timing? An interruption? A problem to solve? I wish you could see me. Right now, I'm very small, but I'm growing every day. My tiny heart beats because of you. My little fingers are forming. One day, they could hold your hand when you're sad. One day, they could wipe away your tears. One day, they could write letters telling you how much I love you. But today, I'm afraid. Very afraid. Because tomorrow you plan to visit a clinic. And tomorrow might be the day my story ends before it even begins. Mommy, I heard you crying last night. You told your best friend that you're not ready. You said the man who promised to stay has disappeared. You said people would judge you. You said your dreams would die if I leave. I understand. Even though I'm just a baby, I understand your pain. Life hasn't been kind to you. You struggled. You've suffered. You've carried burdens nobody knows about. But Mommy, please let me tell you something. I am not your punishment. I am not your shame. I am not your mistake. I am your child. The same blood that flows through your veins flows through mine. The same heart that beats inside you gave life to mine. Maybe I arrived unexpectedly. Maybe I wasn't part of your plans. But sometimes the greatest blessings arrive without invitation. Mommy, what if my first cry becomes the sound that changes your life forever? What if the little person you're afraid of today becomes the reason you smile tomorrow? What if I'm the one who grows up to take care of you when you're old? What if I'm the one who tells the world your story? What if I'm the miracle hidden inside your disappointment? I know you're scared. So am I. But unlike you, I cannot run away. I cannot defend myself. I cannot speak. The only voice I have is this letter. Mommy, please listen. Today I am floating safely inside your womb. The only home I've ever known. The only place where I feel protected. But now even my home feels unsafe. Because the person who should protect me is thinking of letting me go. I don't blame you. I only want you to know that I already love you. I've never seen your face, yet I love you. I've never heard you call my name, yet I love you. I've never felt your hug, yet I love you. Because you are my mother. And to me, you are everything. The next morning arrived. The clinic stood quietly at the end of the street. Mommy sat in the waiting room. Her hands trembled. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Inside her purse was a small note she had written during the night. A note that contained every fear she carried. As she waited, she looked around. Suddenly she noticed a little girl laughing with her mother nearby. The child wrapped her arms around her mother's neck and whispered, "I love you, Mommy." Something inside her broke. Then healed. At the same time. For the first time, she imagined me. Not as a problem. Not as a mistake. But as a child. Her child. A human life. A future. A possibility. She stood up. The nurse called her name. But she didn't answer. Instead, she walked toward the exit. One step. Then another. Then another. Every step felt like a battle. But every step also felt like freedom. Outside, she placed her hand on her stomach. And for the first time, she smiled. A real smile. "You're not a mistake," she whispered. "You are my baby." Mommy, when I heard those words, I felt safe again. Years passed. The little baby who was almost never born learned to walk. Learned to talk. Learned to laugh. Learned to dream. Every birthday became a reminder of a choice. One decision that changed two lives forever. One evening, many years later, the child looked at his mother and asked, "Mom, what's the best decision you ever made?" Tears filled her eyes. She hugged him tightly and replied, "Keeping you." Sometimes life gives us surprises we never wanted. But those surprises often become the blessings we cannot live without. And sometimes, the child we call a mistake becomes the greatest gift of all. The end.